Hey there, I'm Anmol Shrestha from TechLekh, and today I'm gonna give you my first impressions on the Obi Worldphone SF1. There are two variants of the phone. One is 16 gigs of memory and one is 32 gigs of memory. And one I'm holding right now has 16 gigs of memory and 2GB of RAM.
Straight up, the phone looks cool from the back, and there is this floating display on the front, and it looks like one device is on top of another, and it looks a little bit weird because of this. Another flaw in its design are these power buttons on the left side. It would have been much easier to use if they were on the right. Even though it has a 5-inch LCD display, the phone is pretty huge, and due to its design, one-hand operation doesn't feel comfortable, so you need to use your pinky finger as a wrist to use it easily. Though the design is not appealing, the phone feels very rigid and has a premium look with its matte finish on the back, aluminum top and bottom, so the phone feels premium and slick due to its polycarbonate body. It runs on the Lollipop version of Android. It is pretty much a stock Android with some customizations. The color reproduction is good and has nice viewing angles, but touch operations are not as fluid as I would like it to be. It has a 13-megapixel front-facing camera. The focus is not snappy, though there are some features like chroma flash and refocus that we'll talk about in our full review.
So it has this 5-megapixel front-facing camera, and the camera does pretty decent job. And then this front-facing flash for the front camera for selfies.
Talking about specifications, it runs on Snapdragon 615 octa-core processor and Adreno 405 GPU, so the performance should be pretty good. This particular unit has 2 gigs of RAM and 16GB of internal memory. You can also get another model with 3 gigs of RAM and 32GB of internal memory. There's a huge 3000 mAh non-removable battery that should last more than a day under normal usage. And right now, you can get this phone in the market for Rs 20,500. So these were our first impressions on the Obi Worldphone SF1. Stay tuned for the full review.